Takeaways from the program, I'd say, would be to interact with guys that are either on your level or above you. I think it's really good learning from guys that come from all different backgrounds, and you can just sort of take that approach and take what you need out of it, and sort of mould that into the sort of person that you're trying to become, and the directions that you're sort of taking in regards to your training and education and that sort of thing.
Yeah, so I've been using the bench strength method with myself and also clients after I trialled it for a couple of months, and I found it really good. It really quantifies the work you do. Often with other programs and stuff, rest isn't accounted for, and there's no accountability with the sets. People kind of use their program, as Keegan says, like a shopping list and just tick it off. But with the bench strength method, it really quantifies it, makes it compact, and you compare session to session or person to person with great accountability.
I really love the accountability of, especially if you're training on your own, the accountability to the clock, but also the measurability. So it takes out any rest periods where these days most people are sitting in a gym, Facebooking and texting in their rest periods. So to me, it's a great way to stick on target, and you can just simply measure, come back and beat it the next week.
When I started in March, we had to do some initial testing, and I mean, my results, or my initial testing, was really quite below average on the standards list. And I started with deadlift of around 160 at 83 kilos. Bench press I struggled for 100. Squat was about 115. Front squat was poor at 100. Other things like learning the Olympic lifts I couldn't do and had no idea about them, but worked harder. But now my deadlift's at almost 200. My squat's over 140. My bench press has gone up to 117.5 from 100. Clean is up to 115 when I couldn't do 60 kilos. I mean, little things like that has just gone through the roof. And the best thing about it is applying the dense strength method. My body weight has fluctuated only between 83.5 to 84 kilos. So that's telling me that something's working, and it's working in the right way. So, I mean, there's more to come, which is fantastic. From the very get-go, it was challenging your own self-belief. In the first day, we've learned how to juggle. We've really been put outside our comfort zones in terms of mobility, upper body and lower body, which has been fantastic. Applying different methods to improving an athlete's strength profile, but also just the holistic approach in terms of nutrition, business-minded discussions every day. And actually just being really open about what it is that we want to achieve from not only our position in terms of a strength coach, but obviously where we want to get to with our own businesses and our own communities alike. So from a holistic point of view, I think we've covered most things, and I've gained so much knowledge out of this. It's been fantastic, and I'd recommend it to anyone, literally anyone.
I think it's all stuff that puts you out of your comfort zone. We tend to migrate as people towards what we're good at or what we're comfortable at. And once you do things that are out of your comfort zone, A, you realise that you really need to do more of them, and B, you see where they fit into normal play. So for me, the mobility stuff's massive, especially with the rehab of my knee. That's kind of highlighted areas that I've kind of brushed over and need to go back and do more of.
This whole community is just, it's really motivating and inspiring. It's not something that I get to do a lot, and it really sort of hits home when you come up here and spend a lot of time with guys like yourself. I mean, we can just sort of, it's just another way to grow.
It encompasses all aspects of being a better individual in sense of you're getting more from the nutrition component, you're getting more from the training component, you're always being challenged, but you're also in a like-minded group of individuals who are growing you as well and continually challenging you. And that doesn't exist in just simple courses which are available for, say, 1 week or 2 weeks. It goes on and it continues. And that's really allowed me to develop my own personal belief, my own, I suppose, self-limitations, and actually take it to the next level with my training, my clients, my business. I just can't recommend it highly to any people, honestly.